First of all, thank you, Representative Reaver, and thank you all for being here. I wanted to share my story to remind everyone of the real human impact that healthcare policy has. Because too often we think about it in numbers or abstractions, and we forget that real people are affected by the decisions made by politicians. It was 2010, and I was back home in California visiting my family when a drunk driver took the lives of my mom, my dad, my little brother, and left me paralyzed from the chest down. Now, I broke numerous bones and needed dozens of stitches, needed a few surgeries, and about a pound of steel to stabilize my neck, but I ended up surviving. Now, I had health insurance, but as I quickly learned, that didn't mean that I had nothing to worry about. Even though I paid my premiums and played by the rules, my health insurance company told me that I was nearing my lifetime maximums and that I was going to be kicked off my health insurance. That I would have to then pay for the rest of my healthcare expenses. And with hundreds of thousands of dollars of care that I still needed, I didn't know what I was going to do. I was terrified. It was a few days after that I received another letter from my health insurance company that said that the provisions of the Affordable Care Act have now kicked in. They got rid of those lifetime maximums. I can't begin to describe how relieved my wife and I were to receive that letter. To know that I was going to be able to get the care that I needed so that I could begin rebuilding my life. After everything that I'd been through, it gave me a glimmer of hope. And it's no small thing. That's what makes the Republican so-called healthcare plan so incredibly harmful. It will put millions of Americans at risk of losing everything because of a sudden illness or an injury. It'll make health insurance more expensive, it'll increase premiums, and it'll make it harder for regular folks to be able to make ends meet. Reductions in aid through block grants will make it harder for low-income people to access the care that they need, especially our seniors and rural Wisconsinites. Ultimately, though, what we must always keep in mind is that this legislation has real consequences for real people like you, your family, your friends, your neighbors. If Republicans pass this legislation, you might one day be driving home and get into a car accident. But you won't get the second chance that I did. You won't get the opportunity to begin to rebuild your life. There'll be conversations about second mortgages, or in the worst cases, bankruptcy. You might be denied the rehabilitative services you need to be able to go back to work or to go to school so you can support your family. Your life might be ruined in the blink of an eye. That's what makes this legislation so cruel. It kicks you when you're down. It snatches away that glimmer of hope. And as I know, that is no small thing. Thank you.